What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Whiskey Cove. And on today's episode, we have something quite special for you folks at home there. We're returning to the Distillery tour series. We went down to Louisville, Kentucky, and we did the tour of the Evan Williams experience, which is what you folks are here to watch. With that being said, I'm just going to answer a couple of quick questions that you folks may have. If you have any other questions, comment down below, and then we'll answer them as soon as we can. First is, which of the whiskies did I try whilst I was on the tour? I tried the 1783 small batch. I tried the C Squared High Rye. I tried the Evan Williams Masters Blend, and then I also tried the Evan Williams 12 year. You were able to buy all four of those at the end of the tour. However, if you wanted the 12 year, you had to ask for it because they kind of keep it behind and they don't let people who buy or who just come in and try to go to the gift shop buy it. So you kind of have to do a tour or do something involved there to be able to purchase this. This Masters Blend, I didn't even know what it was until I went down there, but I tasted it and it was music to my ears to find out that I could buy this. This is 45% ABV or 90 proof, and then the 12 year is 50.5% ABV. So the tour itself, it was a lot of TVs, a lot of videos and that sort of thing there as well. It kind of gives you a little bit of a snapshot of the distilling process and the aging process as well. They haven't got a rick house there, and the distillery that they have there mix all like the C Squared stuff, so they don't do too much there. But like I said, it kind of, you get your feet a little bit wet, but not quite dirty like what you would do if you went to the main Heaven Hill distillery there in Bardstown, Kentucky. So do sit back and enjoy this tour of the Evan Williams experience. Let us know down below if you have any questions, and of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much.
All I wanna It all started with a fellow named William Hill. Back in 1783, the same year I built my distillery, young Hill was coming into this world smack in the middle of an industry. Thankfully, he survived, and went on to distill his own whiskey on the beautiful Kentucky farmland that would become the home of Heaven Hill Distilleries. Jump forward 137 years. America's all grown up and busy enjoying the fruits of prosperity, and of course, fine whiskey. That's when the bottom fell out. Prohibition. Everywhere, distilleries, breweries, wineries, liquor stores, and taverns shut down and locked up tight. For 13 long years, folks across the nation couldn't get so much as a drop. Well, legally that is. No one felt the law so painfully as the thousands of Kentuckians who depended on the distilling industry to put food on their families' tables. By the time Prohibition ended, the nation was knee-deep in the Great Depression. Once thriving distilleries were little more than derelict buildings, fallen to ruin. Everyone knew getting them back at the run would cost a fortune, all before the fledgling companies had so much as a drop of whiskey to sell. And that's where the Shapiro brothers come in. They weren't whiskey men, but they were successful businessmen. And when some folks who had been in the bourbon business invited them to invest in a new distillery, the brothers said yes. It was 1935 when Heaven Hill was founded, just months after the end of Prohibition. Bourbon was back in business. A few months later, Heaven Hill filled its first barrel on December 13th, a Friday to be exact. Despite everyone's enthusiasm for that first barrel, the financial realities of the Great Depression were just too much for some of the early investors. If the Shapiro brothers wouldn't buy them out, they were going to shutter the distillery and walk away from their business, just like so many other Americans were forced to do. It didn't take the brothers long to figure out they needed to be bold, so they got out their checkbooks, took a deep breath, and never looked back. The company has grown beyond everyone's wildest expectations. We're proud to say that today, Heaven Hill is the largest family-owned and operated distilled spirits company in America and second largest holder of aging bourbon in the world. Everything you see around you is a culmination of the Shapiro's commitment to quality, tradition, and the people of Heaven Hill. Our award-winning portfolio of American whiskeys is the result of a steadfast commitment. Of course, none of this would have been possible without fine people like you taking a sip to see what we're all about. So, Sláinte, Skål, L'chaim, and cheers. We're mighty glad you're here.